My dad told me a long time ago, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And let me tell you what, this RV wasn't broke last year. It only got better. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the Forest River Gray Wolf 29 TE. This family coach comes in at 36 feet 8 inches, roughly 6,400 pounds dry. And last year, I had the honor of filming this for you as well. And my mom saw it before I filmed it. And she said, Christopher, this is so nice. It's my favorite RV. So it became my mom's favorite RV, mainly because this coach gives you some convenience, flexibility, and affordability mixed into one. These days and times, that is extremely important, especially when you need a coach that's going to allow you to sleep additional people, store additional things, but give them the flexibility to enjoy it along the way. Sometimes you're giving up something to get something. With this one, we're not really doing it. And I love the separate bunk room here in the back of the 29 TE, because whether you're bringing the kids or if this is for the adults' weekend getaway, this space provides you two things that to me are imperative for enjoying that camping trip. A good spot for everybody to lay their head and separation of space. Get out my way when I want you out my way. Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to continue this with the door shut, as you shall see moving forward. But you do have the Teddy Bear Series mattresses back here. I would highly suggest getting some mattress toppers to put on them. Even though these are comfortable, I've found that this little felty cloth type topper does make it pretty hot. And if you're like me, a nuclear reactor that cuts on as soon as your eyes shut, you're going to get hot back here. But they added some nice little features this year. For example, Reagan is one of the little icons that they put in some of their backlit LED stuff all over the place. And I like this. It serves a purpose, though. This is also your night light. Very nice thing to have. And since it is blue light, it's going to be a little bit lighter and easier on your eyes. They also gave you some good space back here with shelf storage, hideaway ladder, and then I have even more shelf storage here. Gone is my storage underneath, but we do have the outside kitchen over there. I'm just a fan of the kids can come in here. You can get a little card table, put it in here. They can play the games. You got the TV stuff right here for your power, as well as the connections. You can put a TV up there and turn this into the game room. Then you have the lights that are going to be awesome during the day, bringing in the natural light, but also at night, they're going to be able to just look up and check out the stars, man. This is a great space for the family that needs the room to accommodate additional people. Because at the end of the day, this coach will sleep 3, 5, 6, 8, maybe more. And this one here being a little bit larger, you got the double over here on the campsite, and then you got singles on this side. I could probably put 2 up here. Not sure I could put 2 adults, but definitely 2 kids. What are you going to make for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Where's everybody going to eat? Well, let me show you. Well, first off, Uncle Chris is going to be at the grill on the outside because y'all are way too freaking loud on the inside. So that's where I'm going to be. But here in the kitchen, I like what they did. Pressed surface countertops. I got the gunmetal apron, undermounted sink, multi-purpose workstation here that I really like with the cutting board, the drying rack, the glass washer, and the spring-assisted sprayer, giving me plenty of space to not only do some prep, but if I need a coffee station, if I need to come over here to my cooktop or use my convection air fryer microwave to do the wings and the popcorn at the same time because I'm insane, you can do it. They give you some storage underneath, good little spot for whatever you want to put there. Nice glazing on the cabinets this year too, and the drawers, very nice touch. Full extension on the drawer guides there. Right there is your dedicated spot for your trash can. To be honest, I'd probably put it here, and I'd probably maybe put recycling there, or that's where I'd put all my fishing lures, because I love putting those in inconvenient spaces for other people as long as it's convenient for moi. Up top, I do have the glass inlays in my cabinet. Got the matte black pulls. I got my range hood. I got my oversized window. And the flow of this area is what I really like. Because if somebody's sitting here doing the cleaning, doing the cooking, they're not going to be obstructing anybody that needs to get by. More importantly, they're not going to be obstructing the view of your television, which is over here on the angled wall. Now, Forest River created these paw mounts years ago, and I love it. This is just a system that comes with a backer. You can put one TV, move it here, move it outside, wherever, but you don't have to buy multiple TVs. Very nice touch. Decorative little barn style decor here that leads me right to my actual pantry with solid shelves, little storage spot underneath. Then for your cold storage, You got the fridge freezer combo, which is 12 volt, 10.7 cubic foot. Great cold storage. The hot storage, aka where's Uncle Chris gonna be sitting? It's a knee slapper. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I got my jackknife sofa over here with my little removable armrests, all surrounded by large panoramic windows with the zebra shades. And I get a lot of questions about the zebra shades. My friend Trish is not a fan. I actually like them because I can adjust the light. They're easy to use and they do kind of look cool. More importantly, they look different. But leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Added this year is the addition of an ottoman. But it's not just an ottoman, it gives you even more storage space. Then it can reduce down and store away if you don't need to put it anywhere. I really like that because having some versatility while camping to me is huge. Having multiple storage options is also huge. For example, 30-inch drawers under my U-shaped dinette. The only thing with U-shaped dinettes that I always try to tell people, they're great for sleeping. You can fit 2 people on here, awesome. If you got the little kids, everybody's going to be seated pretty much okay. But here's the thing with adult seating and booth dinettes. As you can see, I'm pretty much taking up this whole space right here. Sure, there is a seat and a cushion there, and I could remove these if I want to. I don't really want to. But if I'm trying to sit 4 adults in here, the 2 that are going to have to sit here, we're going to be knocking knees a lot. Great for sleeping, maybe not the best for seating. But having that room in there, having the outside kitchen, having the jackknife sofa, I still think the flow and the functionality is A+ on this one. And the fact that they gave me solid wood balances, side curtains, as well as USB charging while I'm sitting here makes it very convenient as well. Now, let's go check out the toilet. Chris, what's a toilet? I don't know. Don't you realize by now that I'm making this stuff up as I go? So you have a high-rise toilet right here, and I have my neo-angled contact glass enclosed shower. The thing that I like about what they did here, the coach is only 36 feet 8 inches. Sure, not a sweet spot for a lot of state parks, but to me, having the separation of space, having the room, having the flow is important. Having an access point in the bathroom is extremely important as well. But giving me room, more importantly, the 7 or 8 other people that are going to be staying in here with me, room to, if I need to get prepped by myself in here, I have the room to do it. I got the mirrored medicine cabinet on the angle. I got my oversized vanity, some storage underneath. I got a tankless water heater for my 40-gallon fresh tank on this one. And the shower is going to give me the room that I need to get cleaned up. That's the great thing about neo-angled. This coach would be 40 foot long if this was going to be a radius shower. So putting it here, I got the skylight, I got the max vent fan, I got all the room I need. I got the decorative backsplash here, which goes all the way up, by the way. Very nice touch right here. You take a look at a lot of shower surrounds inside of most RVs, they don't come all the way up to the wall. So having this, very nice. I would also get like a silicone bead and put it up there just, for water. But great space. I'm not cramped. And I got access to the outside. More importantly, I got access to my private bedroom and the living room. So if I'm sleeping in here, need to use a bathroom, not going to disrupt them, and vice versa. Convenient and great flow. That's why I kind of like this layout. So speaking of bedroom, anybody want a king-size bed? And yes, in the front of your 29 TE is going to be your sanctuary, your private bedroom. Now, once again, 36 feet, 8 inches, but you still get a full walk-around king-size bed with entries on both sides. The thing I like about this is you don't have to worry about shimmying or knocking the bed if you need to get to the bathroom because there might be only one door here. Having the double entry here as well as the access point in the bathroom to the outside, to me, just opens up even more convenience and flow when it comes to sleeping, having to get up in the middle of the night to pee or whatever it may be. I got flat front cabinetry up above my king-size bed. I got my LED reading lights. I got cubby space on the off-camp side and extended nightstand space here, which has a nice little feature of hidden storage. I love it when they do that because it just gives you more secure options for storing your things. Then to make them safe, they also give you a surge protector. This I thought was a great addition when they put it in a few years ago. So I love how they keep putting it in. Going to save those sensitive electronics, your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop from cooking, because you never know what that post monster is going to hit you with when you get to the campsite. So always get a surge protector anyway. But having this here, very nice feature. Large window, the blackout shade to give me some privacy. You do have some ward space, which, because we're not level, is just going to keep closing on me. So if I open one, the other's going to shut. But you see how they raised the bar up this year? But in years past, that bar has actually been in line with the base of your storage shelves. Meaning, if you did try to hang something in there, chances were the bottom of it was going to get crumpled. So having that, once again, for convenience, I love how they did that. Extra large grab and go spot right there as well. And then for my entertainment, it's not on either the side walls, it's right here. Another great reason why they have the doors on both sides. Because if you try to shimmy by here and you have a TV on an arm, you're probably going to hit it. But I got my cable or satellite connection there, as well as my power. And we are also set up for a second AC on this beauty too. You already got a 15K in here. Plus you got a high output furnace. The second AC would actually go in the bunk room, but the quick cool dump is there. So when everybody comes in from playing outside, they can just hang out, grab a Capri Sun, get cooled off. I love the flow, man. I love the space. Let me know what you think. Some comments down below. Also, click like, subscribe, and notify for me. All right, let's go check out the outside. Come on. And here we are on the outside of your all-new Forest River Grey Wolf 29 TE. Once again, we are 6,400 pounds dry, 36 feet, 8 inches. Got some pretty nice camp conveniences on the outside, including things like power tunk jack with LED. You got the twin 20-pound LP tanks and the cover. Battery rails right there, as well as your disconnect. And this is all seated on the HC15 chassis, which powder-coated, single weld, super strong. But the thing that I like about these is they are rated for over 2,000 hours of salt exposure. If you're going anywhere near the ocean, that's a wonderful thing to have. Plus, you have the armored underbelly on these bad boys with the accessibelly. And you'll notice, too, they almost have this drop frame like construction this year, which means you're going to get more storage height inside your storage compartment here. Diamond plated rock guard on the bottom, as well as around on my sides, which is going to help keep the debris off my front cap and my Superflex roof. They put an automotive coating on their aluminum siding here too. And I've always been a fan when they changed from that just ugly brown on brown to the gray, the black, the blue, and the white. And now that we've gone to pretty much just the blue, the white, and the black, I think these just look slick going down the road, man. 80% tint with the reflective sheen on my windows. That is going to help keep this coach regulated in temperature, which I'm a huge fan of. So will that armored underbelly as well. And what's nice and unique about that is you don't have to take the whole thing off if you need to get to a tank or a wire. You can just take one panel off at a time. Steel fold-up steps into my tempered glass door here on my bathroom. 15-foot awning with the LED light strip. And I got the blue backlit speakers. Right here is another Paul mount. I just think this is nice for convenience when you don't want to buy multiple TVs. Black tank flush is on this side. Cable as well as GFCI outlet here. This is going to be the back of your furnace. So I tell people, don't ask me how I know. Just know you don't want to put a camp chair here if you got the heater running. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, so there you go. Double axles on these, got the blackout rims, the tire pressure monitoring too, and that extra wide berth is actually going to help me have a little bit of a smoother tow while going down the road. Now your main entry point, which is towards the rear of your 29 TE, solid step over steps. Extra large step on the top is not only for safety, but it's also good for your pets. Another tempered glass door, grab handle, but this, my friend, is where Uncle Chris is going to be pretty much the whole weekend. You have not only an outside kitchen, you have a plumbed outside kitchen. And I cannot tell you how hard it is to find that in a lot of travel trailers. So the fact that you have a sink with hot and cold water out here, not just a spray port, is phenomenal. Automatically shoots this up for me if families say, hey, I need a good RV that where we're going to be doing a lot of stuff outside. We're going to be doing a lot of cooking outside. Check out the 29 TE. It's plumbed in the kitchen. Trust me, it'll come in handy. I got some glass storage right here, and they give you the slide-out griddle out here, which really opens up breakfast, lunch. Yes, you can get the grill insert for this. You just unscrew these caps. There's just a little grate that goes in there if you don't want to bring your grill along. But you got the ice maker, and they made this. They made this for you, boy. A double-door giant outside fridge. Why? Well, because when I travel, I keep a ton of bottled water in here. And you get thirsty when you camp. when you're out here playing and cooking. So you need something cold to keep in your hand while you're grilling. It's a state law in Virginia. Look it up. I even got a little slide out shelf if I need to keep my grilling utensils back there. Then for even more convenience, you got your 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back, and you have a bike rack built in. Bike rack, generator rack, wood rack, whatever you want to bring. Love how they actually include this in your RV, giving you more additional convenient and flexible storage space. For my backup camera, it's not just prepped. You get a Bluetooth observation camera. A lot of times it's just prepped, so you have to buy an additional camera, which is an additional expense. Once again, making this not only convenient, but affordable. They're thinking about you and your bank account. Come around to the off-camp side. You got my 50 amp cord, got a little storage here, which is under that bunk on the interior. And you'll see this is pretty good space. So it's not accessible from the inside, but if I need to keep my tools out here, maybe this is where I'm going to put, you know, the pool noodles or whatever we're going to take when we go swimming. Bam, I got it right there. Magnetic and anti-slam. The only thing I'd like to see is for them to cover this hinge. That would be nice because I don't like metal being exposed to the elements. Rocker switch for my rear stabilizer jack. Slide, which is cable driven. Fence, which does not come with your 29 TE, and your terminations. Now, once again, your tanks on this are 40 on your fresh. Then you got dual 38s for your gray and your black. Pretty good tank sizes. Would like to see them be a little bit bigger, especially if I'm bringing 6-7 people. Rocker switch for my front stab jack. External shower with hot and cold. Very nice feature if you're bringing the kids, the dogs, or you're just like me and you get dirty. Fresh tank fill, city water connection, and the back of your tankless water heater. But for a coach that's 36 feet 8 inches, we're just a shade under 37 feet, and we're 6,400 pounds dry, 7,800 pounds gross, by the way. Dude, for the family that needs convenience, flow, the additional sleeping space, whether it be you're going to visit the family and you know you're going to need a place for them to come all crash and hang with the kids, or you just want to take all the adults out for those trips that you've been talking about taking for years. The 29 TE's convenience, flexibility, and affordability should be at the top of your list. Leave me some comments down below though. Let me know, what did you think of the Gray Wolf 29 TE? My mom loves it, and Brenda's baby boy is always going to go with what Brenda wants. So, thank you for watching. I will see you soon.